Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about My Hero Academia, which is on chapter 333, or Boku no Hero Academia on chapter 333. Now, this chapter right here was actually, whatever, but the way how it went out was actually pretty nice. However, that's not going to last long because obvious reasons here and there, so if anything else, let's just get this started. We had to it that Shigaraki thinks in his mind that the thing is I hated it. How New Order and how One for All were always working together. I had my friends run wild overseas destroying public order to slow down international heroes from making their way to Japan. It was all to complete this body, still One for All, and then take on New Order, you know? One for All is the crystallization of power that reduces anything to nothingness. If obtained along with New Order, it will spell complete doom not only on Japan but the entire world. So you haphazardly going out of your way to land here are who I despise most. As this body is still incomplete, I had no choice but to take a gamble. But it seems like I won the bet, as Shigaraki explains to Stars and Stripes, saying that I win no matter what, you know, that kind of thing. And therefore, Stars and Stripes tries to make one last thing, saying Caitlyn Bate will not decay. But we had to it, one of the pilots calls Stars and Stripes an idiot for like covering him, you know, saying why didn't you do what's up, you know? And we had to it, Stars and Stripes thinks in their mind like so this is as far as I go. I reached the upper limits of my physical enhancement. And we had to it that like Shigaraki says, I finally stole the quirk. And he even tells Stars and Stripes that you really are an idiot. You know that, right? And we had to it that All for One is talking in Shigaraki's mind, you know, or thinking, saying, I'm decaying your body and absorbing your quirk at the same time. Since New Order requires that you declare a rule before it activates, you can't prevent both at once. And in trying to protect your body, you've now suffered both. It starts from here, Yoichi. That day when we were both reading that comic, you know. It wasn't that I didn't know it continued. I knew there was more, but I stopped reading. So we had to it. Shigaraki gets ready to like create a new order and maybe destroy the atmosphere, you know. But we had to it that Stars and Stripes ends up appearing inside the vestige of All for One's mindscape, and we see Shigaraki and freaking All for One still merged, looks at it, and we see Shigaraki having his body bubbled up, and it ends up blowing up very badly from the inside. I don't know, but one thing was sure, we have to it that Shigaraki or Tomura is starting to breaking apart, you know. We have to it Shigaraki's thinking in his mind, what the heck is happening to my quirks? They're like rupturing or destroying me from the inside. And we had to it, Star ends up making one last ditch effort, and the pilots realizing what Star did, and we had to it, Stars and Stripes says, I knew the jet bombings wouldn't make it in time, so I set this up beforehand, you know? And she says, one last order, which is like New Order, will revolt against the other quirks, and there's a page where freaking New Order ends up revolting against the other quirks and attacking All for One and Shigaraki, you know, at the same time. And we had to it that freaking All for One gets really mad at Caitlyn Bate and says, you little freaking. And we had to it that Stars and Stripes actually planned this ahead of time by saying like the worst case scenario would be if my quirk were stolen and we were wiped out. I would have liked to defend my body as well, but that's just plus alpha then, you know? What is my life in exchange for stopping a worldwide threat? Thanks for all you've done, my brothers. And we had to it that pilot screams out for Star's name, etc. And we had to it that freaking Shigaraki and All for One were thinking like, dang it, my quirks are rebelling against each other. It's like they're cannibalizing themselves. This isn't looking good. And we had to it Shigaraki and All for One thinks in their mind, quirks are either taken or given, but never destroyed. I need to give this away. The pilots, I'll give it to them, you know? But we had to it that the pilots end up firing laser beams at him, and it's actually starting to work, you know? And we had to it, they say Star is still fighting him from within. It's working. He's gotten weaker, sustained laser fire. Don't let Star's sacrifice go to waste. And we had to it. Shigaraki screams in pain and ends up trying to reflect, but unfortunately it's not working because his reflecting quirk is breaking down, you know? And we had to it that the vestige of Stars and Stripes attacks Shigaraki and All for One. Like, I think they're starting to separate right now, right? I don't know. But one thing's for certain is that Stars and Stripes is biting down on Shigaraki and All for One inside the vestige world. And we had to it, Stars and Stripes thinks in her mind, because you saved me, I was able to experience a wonderful dream. And we had to it, Stars and Stripes makes one last salute and tells him good luck, you know. And therefore she says, All Might, this is my way of paying you back, you know. And we had to it, Shigaraki thinks in his mind, crap, move faster, dang it, what's wrong with you? And we had to it that, like, that we had to it that freaking, like, seeing All for One and saying All Might's ghost whatsoever. And we have to it that the chapter ends with the laser beam swatting at Shigaraki, but we see a flying Nomu going after him. So, pretty much like the new order that's within Shigaraki and All for One right now, it's starting to revolt. Even the other quirks are revolting as well against like new order right now, but it's still attacking All for One and Shigaraki and, you know, that kind of thing. But unfortunately, like, that's not going to last long. Shigaraki or All for One, they just need to give the quirk away. They want to give it to one of the pilots, but they're not getting near him, so that's not happening. But that flying Nomu is still there, which I'm surprised that thing is still alive. What the hell? But whatever. It is what it is, you know? And that Nomu is flying towards Shigaraki right now. That doesn't look like a freaking pilot at all, obviously. And now, like, Shigaraki or whatever, All for One just needs to give new order away, and the course will stop rupturing from the inside, you know? But yeah, like I said, it's not going to last long, and I'm pretty sure not a lot of people are not going to like this this fight or arc that happened with Shigaraki and Stars and Stripes. Even for me, I'm not very happy about it either, but you know how things are, you know? You just make a villain super strong and, you know, they're smart, but you made one last ditch effort for now, but whatever the case may be, I don't know, but it sucks really badly. Anyways, this chapter right here, like I said, it was pretty crazy, not too bad. I mean, okay, it was somewhat bad, but at least one last ditch effort for Stars and Stripes to, like, make New Order revolt against the other quirks and have them kill each other from the inside. And destroying Shigaraki from the inside was pretty crazy, man. That was pretty intense, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to last very long either. Even though the soldiers are, like, shooting the Shigaraki down with powerful laser beams here and there, it's not really, like, gonna matter much once that flying Nomu comes in to save Shigaraki, and then he passes on New Order to a Nomu, you know? Because quirks, you know, are either taken or given, but never destroyed, you know, that kind of thing, and that's the fact. So, yeah. Anyways, that's about it, people. So, my only question is, will Shigaraki still be at top notch once this fight is over? Because once he gets to super regeneration, man, it's gonna, like, heal up his body, obviously, and I'm pretty sure Shigaraki would still be OP anyway. I mean, I don't mind powerful villains here and there, but the fact that they're growing way too fast, I don't know how Deku or Izuku is going to catch up, especially everyone else, because no one else might be able to fight Shigaraki or All for One merge head on, with the exception of Izuku or Deku himself, you know, but we'll have to see how that goes, you know. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Ta-ta-da!